Hi, I'm Vila Lucas, and I'm here with Eden Hirschberger, and we are talking about the benefits of the Empower Thyself Initiation from the perspective of amplifying your flame, your fuel, and your glow. So these are kind of the three promises that come as you embark upon the Key to the Mysteries Mystery School work within Inner Radiance Academy, is that this path helps you strengthen your connection to your true self, which is the flame, your life purpose, which is the fuel, and your glow, which is that impact that you have on the world. So Eden, you've been an initiate now for how long?
5 years.
Wow. So we are going to dive into, if you're willing, understand more about what your journey has been with each of these three. So where would you like to start?
I'd love to start with the flame, just talking about my connection to my true self and that journey to get to where I'm at today.
So what was your relationship with yourself like before initiation?
I was super anxious about doing anything. I was really depressed and shut down and just really unhappy.
So when you say anxious about doing anything, what is that?
I couldn't even pick up the phone to answer calls. I was working in a sales position, but I really wasn't able to connect with people in a really authentic way. I had to put on these masks to be like, oh yeah, I could totally sell you this thing. No, it's really not that great.
The image that comes as you're talking is like an empty shell. It's like there was nobody inhabiting the you that was.
Yeah. It was very sad.
So how did Empower Thyself Initiation change that for you?
It gave me this energy boost and confidence in being able to engage with myself and with others, and also being able to understand the concept that it's even possible to shift out of the anxiety and depression, and that that doesn't have to run my life. And, to being able to overcome something like that is immense and amazing.
Yeah. Well, and with that empty shell phenomenon, because that makes sense, right? The anxiety and the depression is there's nobody here to inhabit the vessel that is me. And so then it causes all that anxiety, all these expectations that people have, or all these obligations or responsibilities. And so it's kind of like a no-win situation.
Yeah.
So, so was there something in particular that, came through Empower Thyself that helped you feel like you wanted to inhabit that space that is you?
I think it was really understanding more of why I'm here, and more of my gifts came online because of that energetic boost that I was talking about. And I was excited to engage with myself finally.
Yeah. And find a connection point in life, right? Because it's when you're not inhabiting that self, then it's there's no give and take, because there's nobody there to give, so there's no way to receive either.
Yeah. And, just having more knowledge of myself and what I really wanted to bring to the world is something that really awakened more of my spirit to come online and more of what I wanted to embody here.
Yeah. And so did you feel like you had the support that you needed before initiation? I mean, how would you speak to that piece?
I think I had a lot of patterns that were playing out as far as people pleasing and just really awful things that I was doing to myself and others, and kind of contorting myself, the empty shell of what I was. And, being able to reclaim more of that power and that light that's within me, and being able to speak more from a place of this is it. This is me. I feel more authentic. I feel more true to myself and more connected in with that inner desire piece of me.
Mm-hmm. And that you're not alone in it, right?
Yes. Yes.
I as I'm remembering the you I knew back then, I remember that there was a lot of that, kind of loneliness and just it's me against the world, and which makes sense, because again, if it's that empty shell phenomena, then there's no way to like I said, to be able to receive, right? So that piece of there's a whole support structure that exists for that, ongoing connection to self.
Yes, absolutely. And being connected with people who are also in connection with themselves is inspiring. Yeah.
Right. Repatterning the whole way of being, right? So instead of all these examples of how to abandon myself, it's examples of how to dive deeper into the truth of who I really am.
Yeah. I love it.
All right, so we're going to dive into how this helped you with the fuel in our next video.